Good day again, man. Today, let's just share some thoughts about life, experiences about life. What can you say to help somebody who's struggling to pass the struggle that they are in? First thing we need to know that your definition of life determines your activities in life. Yeah, you see. So in most cases, we need to find the frequency of God, the frequency of the Holy Spirit. In most cases, people suffer from depression. Plus, in most cases, they say, hey, people, depression is real. Depression is real. What causes that? Let's try to maybe help each other here, saying, let me just say this. I would like to talk about 3 things that will help you. They will help you very much to live and to understand, not to stress, you see. So there are this kind of people who are always concentrating on their past, blaming themselves, regretting, feeling like they can change yesterday. It will never happen. So that thing, this kind of people are suffering from what we call depression. And I would like it's for people who are always concentrating on their past. They are suffering from depression. Let me skip this one. This one is the now, is the present. I'll come to it just after I explain this one. And then is the people who are always concentrating on the past. They are suffering from depression. These are people who are always stressing about the future. Hosani, you cannot stress about Hosani. You got no control over. So you are being suffering from what you call anxiety. You always worry about what you got no control of. And then we talk about these people, the people that are living on the now, the present, gift. That's why we say is the present. The now is the present, is the gift. Whatever you do, this might help somebody. This advice that I'm trying to give out now might help somebody out there. Whatever you try to do is natural for your mind to think like that, to think of the history or memory or yesterday, to think of tomorrow. But you need to learn to train your mind to concentrate on the now, because that's the only realm where you will be aligned with whoever your creator or what you call God or what, because the now is the present. It's a gift. It is not just called the present, it's a gift. So wherever you are, whoever you are, if you are now suffering from depression, know that you are living on your past. If you are suffering from big worries, know that you are trying to live in the future that you are not even sure of, that you cannot even control. The now is the only frequency of God, because if you are concentrating on what you do now, it's where you are, it's reality, it's your present moment, it's your gift. You start to live because you got nothing to worry about, because you are now, everything you handle it. It is the now. You do what you got to do. You have no stress, you have no worry. You do it so that it can be good results for tomorrow. So remember, those kind of people, those who think of the past, who are always dwelling on the past, blaming themselves, what, they suffer from depression. And those who live the now, they enjoy the moment, they enjoy life. And those who are always thinking of tomorrow, I'm not saying you should not dream, but dream based on what you are doing now, because the only thing that can make your tomorrow better is what you planned now, because everything depends on its root cause. So stop going back there thinking about what you could have done, what you could have changed. Change the way you think now. Stop suffering from yourself. You are becoming the enemy of yourself. You are becoming the enemy of your gift, of your present, by thinking of what you cannot control or what it is out of your hands. That's where most of the people are being trapped inside yesterday and tomorrow. So good people, from now on, just try to tell yourself that concentrate on the now, because they have no activities. Those people, they are stuck in the past, others are stuck in the future, which means they are missing the reality, which means they are not living, because the reality is life, the given life, the voltage that you have within you that you must use to cook something. You neglect it. You concentrate on what you cannot control. So emancipate yourself from that mental slavery and start living, man. Living. Don't care what people say. Believe in yourself, but it will be hard to believe in yourself when you don't have a potential. The minute you start to believe in yourself and the minute you start having self-love is when you start to acknowledge something about you. You know, those people of I love myself and what, all those self-attributes, they need to it concerns your natural self. Appreciating whatever I have, acknowledging whatever that I don't have, and making effort to develop myself. Some people stress about their goals, their dreams, their desire, but they don't understand, and they are suffering from this blind faith. Or why one day things are going to be good, one day things are going to be good. No, you are the generator of your thoughts. It's either you operate them or destroy them. Let's just try to write this so that you can see what are you. I want to just collect the paper here. I want to show you creation did not mess with you. Creation trusts you, and then in creation will support you in whatever you do. So now let me just do this, write it like this. I think I'll still be using this paper, so I don't want to waste it or get it in. I'm saying you are the generator. You generate. G for generate. You generate thoughts. It's either you operate them. The O, G-O, generator. It's either you operate those thoughts or destroy them. So when you take the word G-O-D, with which we call it God, you find you are that, you are God. You generate thoughts. It's either you operate them or destroy them, and nothing can stop you from doing that. That's the power that you are given in this life, the power of life, that voltage. You need to be doing something with it. You don't need to sit there and try to define life, because from now on you must know those who define life don't make life. They define the efforts of others. Yeah, it is like that. People who are busy trying to define life, what is life, they are not making life. But those who make life never try to define life, because they are the definition of life. They are actively involved in this life. So be actively involved. Don't waste your energy concentrating on your past. Forgive your younger self. You were stupid enough, and acknowledge that. But now, because of you know something of value, you know that life is a present. Life is a gift. Make sure that you tap into the now. Those who suffer from worries, those who want to think of the future that they are not building, they'll be suffering from anxiety for the rest of their life, and nothing will change. But if you concentrate on the now, you won't even gossip. You won't even gossip. You will be concentrating on yourself, You see, sometimes you need to know that there is no failure. It's just that we approach our desire, we approach our ideas, we approach our future self with nothing to offer from ourselves. We expect big things that we are not building. We don't even have the foundations of those things, but we expect them. So from today, learn that it is not about the goal. It is about you maturing to a person that can achieve that goal. It's not about what you desire. It's about you becoming the person that can achieve that desire. Stop wasting time complaining about yourself or the situation. No. Build yourself. Whatever that you don't have, acknowledge it. Whatever that you have, acknowledge it. Start looking at yourself and live life in the present moment. That is the frequency of the energy that we call God. It is the now, the present. So worrying about what happened yesterday is not appreciating the present moment. The only thing that you can control, you got control over, is the now, the present, the gift.
What?
Nothing.
Wait.
Yes. So let me continue with you. So sitting there and blaming yourself for whatever, maybe your parents, maybe you were not born in the rich family, maybe you were not born where, it's something else. It's fighting reality, and fighting reality is fighting life, is being against life. So the now is the most important thing, and you must stop that thing of yours of fearing, God-fearing man. No, people, you need to understand, man. How can you believe in what you fear? We need to find wherever. Now, I'm not a religious person, but we need to find the mentorship within whatever the religion that you affiliate with. The truth is there and the knowledge is there, but it depends on the mindset. When you are a Christian and you study the Bible, it won't work for you, because the word study means what? It means acquiring knowledge of somebody's experience through books. So the way we should approach religious books is in a manner of science. What is science? In short, let us just say science means degree of exactness, which means whenever you approach something scientifically, you are going to have proof of it, and that proof you are going to question it until you prove it. So approaching your Bible with a scientific manner will help you know and understand all the theories of the Bible. Will help you it will help you realize where is the truth, where is the lies, because we know that the Bible has been manipulated with too much in doctrine. So, but then we don't fight that. We don't fight that. We're just looking for the wisdom within, because I guarantee you there is no way that there is no wisdom there. I'm not a Christian, but then there is a lot of wisdom that I acquire from the Bible. I'm not an Islamic guy, but there is a lot of wisdom and knowledge that I acquire from what? The Quran itself. The problem with the people is that for them to acknowledge or to know something, or to really have something in their minds that they can really trust is they believe. Once you start believing in something, or this is made like this, you have closed your mind, because it's a belief. You are comfortable with it. You are not questioning it. So, in most cases, people like to define intelligence, as somebody who knows so much. No. Intellect is questioning whatever you think you know. Because somehow, you might be stuck in a belief system that is contrary to your life. And you won't be able to do certain things because of the belief is holding you like that. You believe something to be like that. So in most cases, approach things with knowledge, just for the sake of knowing, because knowledge is power. The only thing that you have to believe in is you. But you will start believing in yourself if you work on yourself. Because if now, let me say, I don't know how to read, it cannot be my weakness forever. I got to practice how to read. After that, it's self-development. I practice how to read every day, maybe every day one paragraph, so that I can have an understanding and test myself. After a few weeks or after a certain time, I know that is self-development. That is where you start trusting yourself and believing in yourself. Oh, I can do this. So many people don't believe in themselves because they do not develop themselves. They do not acquire the skills and knowledge that they need to conquer, or that they need to reach their goals or desire, or whatever, the best version of yourself. So when you are stuck on your history, you can never be the best version of yourself. When you are stuck in the future, you are expecting the best version of yourself, but you're not working on it. So there is nothing that can come because you are doing nothing. Forgive your younger self your history, acknowledge, take it as teachings. Everything that happened in your past did not happen to you. They happened for you. But because of you don't know the universe, the language of the universe. How does the universe work? The universe is here for you. The universe does anything for you. When you're always thinking of poverty, the universe brings poverty. When you start thinking better, you start thinking of yourself, you start seeing yourself as somebody. The universe does that, which means, what do we call that? It's just a mirror reflection. A mirror reflection. The universe is here for you, because we need to understand that we are not here on earth to be blessed. We are blessed to be here. So we came here to bless the world, to build it, to do beautiful things, to at least discover things and do something. So those of you who are expecting to be blessed, bye-bye. We are here to bless the world. You are a gift. Live the now, the present, the gift, and bless the world with your potential. But that thing depends on your definition of the purpose of life. If you define the source of life, or God or Mudimu, as somebody in the sky waiting for you, Obaize about sharp, your plans, your desire, your dreams will be affected by that one. Will be affected by your perception, your belief of what life is, or the owner of life is. But when you start to train your spiritual being to really seek, to really ask, to really question everything that you have known, don't be afraid of questioning what is God, who is God, what is Jesus, who is Jesus. For the sake of knowledge, you need to ask. So we need to start living in the present moment. That's the gift, the voltage that you are given. What are you doing with it? Are you sitting there complaining, saying life is unfair? Or are you there just thinking tomorrow what will happen? without building yourself for tomorrow. The purpose of life is to help yourself to become the best version of yourself. You can be born poor, but to die poor is a choice. I understand that, I over that the system that is running the world, its purpose, it was to put us under. But then this is time for awakening, people. This is time for awakening, mass awakening in the world. But if you don't invest on yourself, if you don't seek your spiritual self, your natural self, because you're a spiritual being, you, man, you, the Holy Spirit, man. You see, we are not just men, we are humans. So we are that holy cosmic thing that is all-knowing. We just need to tap in ourselves. But as long as you are seeking outside, still outside, your God is not external. You need to believe in what you see that God built. Your abilities, your capabilities, your knowledge, your experiences. You need to know those things, so in order for you to know what you can do, what you cannot do. And the most important thing is that they always say know thyself. Most of the people want to know themselves, but they don't know where to start and how to read yourself. And for now, I'm not going to give out that information. I will give it on another video one day again, maybe next week. But then we really need to know that the truth is here, but we are ignorant to the truth. That is why we feel like there is no truth. Somebody now is sitting there and asking themselves, life is not fair. Life is what? You need to live life because you are here. Then now, people, and this is another thing that created poverty for black people. Black people, even our parents, some people will get angry at me if I say it, but it's the truth. Get angry, and then now I'm just saying. And remember, I'm not teaching you. I am sharing information. I am sharing thoughts that are generated. You see, so if you can check Lafia black people, they are worried about tomorrow, and they got no control over. You find people, you are here, o getile sekolong, life, but at the back, your family is not being supportive. The only thing that they prepare is your death, is when you die. Somewhere, somehow, even me included, my family are paying for le Kasilaga. They are paying for the Jose Joaga Lifulaga. They are paying for everything that is going to bury me. But are they supporting the present, the life? No. I know it is very, very, very painful to really know that exactly. Our parents, they did not insure us. Something that you can insure can be replaced. We can never be replaced. So let's try again to think again. The mindset that we are at, we cannot be concentrating on death while we are living. You find people pay for people pay mortuary for you for something like 40 years. They could have concentrated on the now, with which the now our child is suffering, is still struggling to get employment, is still trying to struggling to get their path. So as parents, they should think like this and say, no man, let us not concentrate on the death of our child. Let that money that they donate every month into a mortuary, why can't they start to build life, to support your life, the present? So what's the use of having a support of when you die? Isn't that a death wish? Which means from now you know that when you die everything is prepared, but nobody's worried about the now. That is why we find people depressed. We find young people drinking and what. They don't have that motivation from home. Some people just get up in the morning and say nobody just advise them or what. They think life is just that thing of fata, you see. Let us not try to define life. Let us live life. So I think for today, I will end here, and then I would like everybody to have hope. But hope depends on the qualities of what can you do. If you hope you can get a job, you must know at least I'm computer literate, I can communicate, I have certain skills. That's where you start to have hope and say, yes, I have hope. Some of you people, you do applications for a job, you do, but knowing exactly that you are incapable of, you are not computer literate, you don't qualify. Those qualities that are needed on that post, you don't have them, but you start to have this blind faith, the hope of acquiring that employment or whatever position, but without realizing that you yourself, you are not fit for that. So it's masturbating your mind like that, because you are going to hurt your feelings by something that you know exactly. Okay, I had no chance there. So people, we need to start to reprogram ourselves, to really question everything that we have been taught, because it hasn't been working for us. And something that does not work for you, you better let it go. You better let it go. Seriously, I'm saying this because people are struggling, and when you know people are living with depression and what. But we need to define that. What brings depression? Thinking of what you cannot change. But if you think of the now, what will be the stress? Because then now you can see everything and you can do anything that you want. You can make a choice. Commanders, you can make a choice and change whatever the situation that you are facing now. So it has so better to go around and move around to really see people that the understanding of life on them is something else, man. It's something that is out of proportion. So if you start to define whatever you say is the source of life as let me talk to the Christians again, because in South Africa we have most Christians. You start to define what is God, what is Mudimu, what is Allah. You start to say God is an omnipresent energy, omnipresent, forever here. God is an omnipotent energy. Potent derives from the word potential. So something that is potent, something a potential. If you have a potential, you can do something, but when you don't know. So that will lead you, that definition of the omnipresent and the omnipotent energy, it will start to awaken the belief within you. Because if you believe that what created you is omnipotent, you will always try, because you know exactly that there are some things that you can do, but when you don't know. So that is believing in the omnipotent energy, the omnipresent energy. It is there even in the prayer. Which means we're always here, we're immortal beings. Another definition is the omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient. You can hear there is a sign there, science, which means science is the glory, the power and the glory forever and ever. You must believe that you have a potential of knowledge. You have knowledge because the spirit that created you is omniscient, omnipotent, and omnipresent. The last one, it can be omnibenevolent. That is where you will start to practice love, because the spirit that created you, the God that created you, loves you in all your mistakes, loves you in all your good deeds. So that is why they say your energy goes where you focus. When you focus on stress, energy, God helps you on that stress, and he helps you to manifest whatever you are thinking in the mind. But if you start thinking of yourself as a better person, energy goes where you focus. You start to be a better person. Nothing is sabotaging you in the world. God brought you here because of you need to live here. So wherever you are, whoever you are, I'm challenging you today. Stop sitting there, because as long as you are still breathing, you are part of the ecosystem. You don't need education or a curriculum to know that you are part of the mess. Your presence here is being part of the mess. Is being part of the universe, one collective consciousness. That is why we need each other. And when you feel like you don't need people, it's ego. And if your ego is loud, if your ego is loud, we know who you are saving. Because when we pray, we say, which means we clearly understand that we're not living here for ourselves. Fix that relationship of your inner self with you. Stop disagreeing, because your inner self is you. It's your purpose. And those people, most people like to quote it after the Baba is you see, we just don't know how that inner self is your conscious, and it will never lead you to a wrong direction. So start having a positive relationship with your inner self, because you cannot concentrate on the outside. So help yourself, people. This is life. Live it. Whatever you did yesterday, don't try to fix it. Embrace and am better than now. That would have the results in Osani. Don't be part of exercising hatred, because if you might even reflect on Melwa, but then nothing reflects on them that is positive. If one over distracted, but we put a motor again, it is because of they generate hate, and hate. So if you know how to define your creator, the omnipresent God energy, the omnipotent, the omniscient, omnibenevolent, forever loving. If you start to define whatever by those 4 names, 4 words, you will start having power in yourself. You will start having a strong definition of life. You will start having strong sense of life. You will start believing in yourself. Know that whatever energy created you, your God, Mudimu Wahau Allah, is the omnipresent energy, omnipotent, omniscient, omnibenevolent. If you understand those things clearly, you will never doubt yourself, because you know that you are part of the math. You don't need any curriculum. We just need to listen to each other. That is why when I speak, I'm not worried about who's going to discredit what I say or what, because what I know is that not anybody can hear you or feel you when you say something, but some of you will catch feelings when I speak, because I'm for real. I serve the bigger purpose. I'm here for the bigger purpose. So even this message, I'm not expecting it to suit whoever calls himself my opposition or what. No, I'm sharing information. I'm not here to teach you or what. Teach yourself. I'm sharing information, and I don't want you to believe or what in it. No, just have knowledge. Knowledge is power. In fact, knowledge is potential power, because if you don't apply knowledge, you don't have power. You just know something. So people, fix yourself. You cannot fix the world. Fix yourself, and then the world will be fixed. This is just a mirror, the reflection of a mirror. Go deeper in your spiritual being. What are you? Not who are you. What are you? So I hope today I've just said something that can unlock the potential within you, and that will help you Don't be stubborn because of Ibu again. No, I'm not teaching you, I'm sharing information. Luena, maybe you should do so. And I clearly understand that I won't be understood by or everybody, because some people are just ordinary. This message that I'm passing will be clearly understood by what we call esoteric beings. People in the spiritual realm, not people in this physical realm. So today, I would like to leave you here and say, your existence here is a matter of favoritism from your creator. So find the love of God within you. Find creation within you. Acknowledge. Look at yourself and say, God who goes. Learn how does the mind work. Learn how does the heart work. And really take time and say, I appreciate this. Because you are something, you are a very huge machine here in life. You cannot take yourself very light. So good people, have yourself a good Saturday, and then just live. Live now. There's no promise of a second chance. All you gotta do is live. So live. Not to me, there is nothing wrong, there is nothing right. It's energy. So people, believe in yourselves. Start acknowledging what you are. It will make a perfect and best version of yourself for tomorrow. Remember what I said. It's not about the goal, your dream, your desire, or what you need to do, or what you want, or where you want to be. It's for you to develop yourself to become that best version of yourself that can achieve that goal. Today, ifela monana kwala skimzaga mapanzula kaofela everybody. I produce love only, I embrace love only. Whatever you are doing, I love you. But when you are just sitting and complaining, I doubt that you, because you know nothing about the omnibenevolent of the spirit that created you. So learn to practice. Repeat the video, hear me clearly when I quote those things, because this might be the last time I say this as a topic, because in most cases I've been concentrating on political issues, because that is where we need to refresh our minds again and try to understand. Stop believing in the history that it was written by your own oppressors, because they wrote it for you to make you be lost. So be yourself, your natural self, acknowledge everything, and then that's the beginning of believing in what you say is God. So you are the God, you generate your thoughts, you operate them or destroy them. So be careful. If you don't believe in me, go and read Pesaleme 82, Buma verse 6. It will tell you that you are God, but you don't know. It's just that fella. They tell you that your temple, your body, is not immortal, it's mortal. It has a lifespan here in life. So if you don't believe that you are God, just go and consult your Bible. Go and read Psalm 82, verse 6. You cannot be created by something was not quality that day.